Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that has taken the geopolitical world by storm, one that is both shocking and raises more questions than answers. A bombshell report has recently emerged, revealing that President Joe Biden has allegedly allowed Ukraine to use the advanced American-made ATACMS missiles in its ongoing war with Russia. This unprecedented move has caused a stir in international relations, leaving many to ask, what exactly is going on behind the scenes? Is this just a strategic military decision, or is there a larger conspiracy at play here? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're about to uncover what the mainstream media might not be telling you. First, let's break down what these ATACMS missiles are and why they're so important. ATACMS stands for Army Tactical Missile System, and it's a game changer in modern warfare. These missiles are capable of reaching targets up to 300 kilometers away, giving Ukraine a significant tactical advantage in their war efforts against Russia. The missiles are launched from the same platforms that have been used for the HIMARS rocket systems, which were already instrumental in Ukraine's defense. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. The Pentagon, when asked about these reports, refused to comment. This silence isn't something we're used to, especially when it comes to the US military's direct involvement in such a high-stakes conflict. The official line from the Department of Defense was, and I quote, "We refrain from commenting on reports regarding the use of ATACMS missiles by Ukraine, but why would they stay silent on such an important decision? After all, this is a huge shift in the way the US is approaching the conflict. Could it be because of the immense consequences of such a move? Or is there something deeper at play? Could the US be hiding a secret agenda in the shadows of this war? Let's explore this further. What if this approval to use ATACMS isn't just a simple military decision, but a part of a bigger conspiracy? Some of you may be thinking, why would the US allow Ukraine to strike inside Russia, knowing that this could escalate the war even further? It's a valid question, and one that doesn't seem to have a simple answer. Let's look at the potential motivations here. The decision to allow Ukraine to use these missiles could be seen as a deliberate provocation, a move that could push Russia to retaliate more aggressively. But why would the US want to provoke Russia? Could this be a calculated move to draw Russia into an even deeper conflict, one that would strain its military resources and eventually lead to a collapse? This is where the conspiracy theory kicks in. What if the United States is using Ukraine as a proxy, not just in the fight against Russia, but in a larger geopolitical chess game to weaken both Russia and China? By encouraging the war to continue, the US could be draining Russian resources while simultaneously strengthening its own position in global power struggles. This isn't just about Ukraine versus Russia. This is about the US directly engaging in a proxy war, with Russia using Ukraine as its instrument of war. And the use of ATACMS missiles is the latest tool in the US strategy to weaken Russia's resolve and create a new balance of power. If Ukraine can strike deep within Russian territory with US weapons, Russia could be forced to engage in an even more aggressive retaliation. The silence from the Pentagon isn't just about protecting sensitive military information. It's about protecting the political narrative that the US is a neutral observer in this war. If the US openly acknowledged its role in supplying Ukraine with weapons like ATACMS, it would make the US more accountable for the consequences of this war. And the US knows that the consequences of a fully escalated conflict could be catastrophic, not just for Ukraine or Russia, but for the entire world.